Hey there, how are you all? Welcome back. So, as we are discussing sixth lesson, The Lost Camel. So, there are three scenes in this story. First scene already we have discussed. So, can anyone say what we have discussed in a scene 1? Okay. Here, who is the greedy king? Yes, the king was the greedy and foolish also. So what they have decided, why the king was angry? Yes, the king was angry because the other Persian king of Pachu, that he is building a grand palace. So he too want to build the palace. So he called all the ministers, but ministers said that the farmers are very poor, they cannot pay that much of amount. So what happened here? Then the king became very angry and he said to the ministers to leave the kingdom. So the all ministers sadly left the court. Now let us see the second scene. The ministers are walking on a sandy road leading out of the city. They notice a camel's hoof marks. As you can see here, there are three ministers who are left the kingdom. Now they are walking on a sandy road leading out of the city. They are moving on to the sandy road. But here they notice the marks of camels, hoof marks. Camel's hoof marks. Okay. So second minister said, "Look, a camel has gone ahead of us on the road. So see here, there is a camel passed just now." So the man comes along from the other side of the road and he looks very unhappy. One of the other side of the road, the man is coming and he looks very unhappy. So the man said, "Have you seen a camel anywhere? I have lost my camel." The man said. Then the third minister said, "Is your camel lame in one leg?" Lame is nothing but langda. Okay. So is your camel lame in one leg? The man said, "Yes, he is." Then the second minister said, "Is your camel blind in one eye?" "Yes, he is. He is blind in one eye." Then man said, "Yes, he is." The first minister said, "Was your camel carrying a load of honey and wheat?" So the man said happily and pleasingly, "Yes, that's my camel. Where did you see him?" Then third minister said, "We haven't seen your camel. We did not see your camel." Then man got angered and angrily he said, "You know as much about my camel as I do, and yet you say you have never seen him? I do not believe you. If you don't give me my camel back, I will take you to the king." Now man got angered and he is saying to the ministers that you said that you know my camel and just now you are saying that you haven't seen my camel. I don't believe you. I cannot trust you. If you don't say me where is my camel, I will take you to the king. The man said. Then the first minister is saying, "Yes, we will go with you. Come on, let's go." Then the man and the ministers went to the court. Now the scene 3 started. Scene 3 was the king's court. The king is seated on the throne. The man and the ministers appear before him. As you can see in this picture here, there is a king and the ministers and one man. They enter into the king court. Then man said, "Your Majesty, please help me. These three men have stolen my camel and are not giving him back." See, this man is saying that these three men are not giving my camel. They know where it is and they have stolen my camel. Then king said, "Why do you say that?" Man said, "They know everything about my camel. They know that he is blind in one eye and lame in one leg, and that he was carrying honey and wheat. Yet they are saying that they have never seen him and do not know where he is." Now the man is saying, Your Majesty, these persons are saying that your camel is blind in one eye and he is carrying one honey and wheat, and again they are saying that they have not seen your camel. Then what shall I do? Then First Minister said, it is true, Your Majesty, we have not seen this man's camel. Now First Minister is saying, yes, it is true, we have not seen the camel. Then King said, you should be ashamed of yourselves for telling such lies. Here ashamed is nothing but felt bad because of one's action. Okay, you should feel bad of yourself for telling such lies. How can you know so much about the camel if you have never seen him? Then the king is saying that shame on you. How can you say like this? If you have not seen the camel, then how can you say all these things? The king said. Then First Minister is saying, we are speaking truth. We have not seen the camel. We will explain how we know so much about the camel. Now the First Minister said, yes, we are saying truth. We will explain you how we have came to know about the camel. Now the second minister started saying, as we were walking along the road, we noticed, here noticed nothing but saw something. They saw something. What's something? We noticed a camel's hoof marks on the road. 3 of those marks were always very clear, but the 4th was not. So we could tell that the camel limped as it was lame in one leg. So how many legs do camel have? 4 legs, right? So out of 4 legs, 3 legs were good and 1 leg is not good. So that means he is lame person, lame animal. So that's why we thought that the camel is not having 1 leg. Then the third minister said, we also saw that the leaves of trees on one side of the road have been nibbled. Here nibbled is nothing but ate something in small bites upon by a tall animal, while the trees on the other side had not been touched. So we gathered that the camel was blind in one eye. He gathered nothing but believed something to be true. So what happened? As they were passing, they saw the 2 trees on the road. Here suppose there is a road and here is 1 tree and here is 1 tree. So camel is passing and he ate only 1 tree leaves, but the other side tree leaves he did not eat. So by this we guessed that the camel is blind with 1 eye. Then first minister said, thirdly, there were many flies on one side of the road and a few grains of wheat on the other. So what happened? There is one side of the road flies and a few grains of wheat on the other. On the 2 sides of the road, here is honey and here is the wheat. So on this side all the flies have been there because of honey. Okay, so we thought that the camel must have been carrying honey and wheat. Then king to the man said, these men are very clever and truly wise. They have not seen your camel. You must look for him yourself. By this the man will go out of the court. Then the king turns to the 3 wise men. Now the king started to talk these 3 wise men. I must give you a reward and not punish you. Please stay in my court and help me rule my people wisely and well. I cannot lose such wise men. Now the king said, please you stay in my court. I will not punish you. Please help me rule my people wisely and well. I cannot lose such wise men. I don't want to leave you. Please you stay with me, the king said. So well, that was the story. I hope you have understood clearly. Scene 1, scene 2 and scene 3. What was the scene 1? Scene 1 is related to the construction of a palace. But they did not agree. So the king said to leave the kingdom to the ministers. Then scene 2, they have not seen the camel but they guessed that the signs of this was camel only. Then the scene 3 was the king's court. The man took the ministers to the court and he said that they were telling lies and they have stolen the camel. But it was not stolen by these ministers. It was all fake. They have guessed how the camel felt. Well, that was the story, children. I hope you have understood clearly. So just go through the reading practice. Okay. So till that time, take care. Bye-bye.